What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Career Mode. It's episode number 82 and today we're returning to the season finale as we face Liverpool in the FA Cup final, going for a domestic double just like last season. However, this won't be a domestic cup double but a Premier League and FA Cup double. Liverpool themselves though are going for a Champions League and FA Cup double, so both teams going for doubles today. The question is, who is going to end up with one or possibly zero trophies if Liverpool lose to France or Dortmund, or who is going to end up with the double if they win the Champions League final as well? You know what I mean. So heading to the game real briefly, Reiss Nelson says he's recovered from his injury. Of course, he went down, missed those two legs against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League semi-final. Was that the reason we lost and failed to make it to the CL final? No, I just wasn't good enough, simple as that. But you will be back in the team for this one here, and heading to the game as well. We'll briefly show you the sliders. I'm going to put them all on default 50 for today's game, so no balance, completely balanced. What I will show you is the injury frequency and severity this season has been 80 and 60 for the user. Now I will be honest, we've not had as many injuries this season. Yes, had a couple of big ones, Reiss Nelson's being the most significant towards the end of the season. Whoopsie days, I'm going to put it on 6 minutes as well. But yeah, it's not been as bad this season. Maybe that's because I've been making the free subs. I mentioned before, like when you make free subs in a game, you can't get a player injured after that. It's just not going to happen because EA just won't allow a game to be played with 10 men. Now I was going to take Cowher out of the starting 11 for this one, just because he's a little bit tired, but he's just so good. So I'm going to keep him in instead. What I am going to do is find Reiss Nelson, wherever he may be, and put him straight back in the starting 11 with Harvey Barnes going on to the bench. And Ramsdale is, of course, our cup goalkeeper, don't forget that. So I'm totally fine with that lineup. That works well for me. And I gotta say, this is it. A chance to retain a trophy for the first time in the save. Come on, Arsenal. So over the quarter of an hour mark, still tied at 0-0, nothing to report as of yet. That could change right here. Saka to Lamptey, and Tariq, who is so underrated in this team. Thought I could try and beat Karius at the near post. In the end, it went way wide of the far one. Still 0-0. This has been a tough first 20 minutes here. Liverpool's defence might not look as strong on paper, but it's hard to break down at the moment. They're standing very firm. I think going forward, Liverpool could pose a real threat with the attacking pieces they've got, but I would have thought by now they'd have a couple more chances being the best offensive team in the country. But at the moment, I just can't break them down. The defensive partnership with Schürrle and Ben Davies is formidable. As Smith Rowe bends one over the bar. Just can't seem to get a clear shot away at goal unless it's from range or from a tight angle. Here come Liverpool with that attacking threat I mentioned. Ricky looking to turn with a drag back. And now Belmonte looking for space. Salah tackled by Declan Rice, and Godfrey's outlet intercepted, and Tierney can't get there. And Jota and Belmonte, and again the defense standing. That's been the story of the first half an hour. Defense at the moment is reigning supreme. But Suarez makes it one. Right on cue. Defence can't be breached until I say that. Suarez played through, chips it past Karius, 1-0 Arsenal, and I tell you what a through ball by Josh Da Silva. He is so accurate with the passes, and the energy he's got is his best asset. 1-0, no surprises, Colombian with a goal. Suarez puts us in front. Almost at the break, still leading by 1. I've got to say, it's not been the most eventful first half. I think we've been a slightly better team, but Liverpool, they're coming forward a lot. They're just not playing the sensible pass and the right ball inside. But that might change here with Diogo Jota looking for space, former Wolves man, Belmonte on the turn, Salah looking for space, and Rice is there to intercept. They're coming forward, they're looking threatening. But again, at the moment, it's the defence in this first half that's told the story, and has just been slightly better than Liverpool's. And again, right on cue. Just they're coming forward, but we're standing really firm. Keep our concentration levels up, and this trophy will be ours. I'm going to give Liverpool a slight boost in this second half. I'm going to quickly increase their pace. and also decrease the shot error as well. Same with the pass error. What I'm also going to do is speed up their passing as well quite a bit. I want to play with a higher tempo in the second half and hopefully find a couple more openings, and I think I'll also get them to come forward a little bit as well. Although they are doing that already, to be fair, at the moment, but yeah, also their fullbacks getting more involved on the offensive end too. So yeah, that'll do it for now, and again, it's actually been a half where I think, again, we played slightly better, but it's not been all one-way traffic. Quicker tempo from Liverpool in the second half, that could put us under some more pressure. Jota to Salah, and that's what I talk about, with quick passing and moving. But again, Declan Rice is there, and Declan Rice today, oh, Ben Davis, what an interception from the former Preston boy. Declan Rice today has been absolutely brilliant, and when we signed him in the summer from Leicester and changed his position to centre half, this is why. He is so good at intercepting, as Nelson gets in behind Trent. And oh, what a save by Karius. The German keeps Liverpool in the game. Big stop. Ball played over the top to Salah. Rice comes across to shut him down. He's got Belmonte to deal with as well, though. And as Ricky finds Salah, it's Declan Rice again. This dude this afternoon has been unbelievable. Hasn't put a foot wrong yet. As De Silva finds Suarez, not for the first time this afternoon, and again it's Nelson down the left, and now Suarez, and surely this time, oh, got my feet muddled up. Tried to take control, but just couldn't get it under control. Salah with Declan Rice to beat, and Declan says to the Egyptian, good luck, because I have played lockdown defence all game so far. This is unreal stuff from Rice, man. I don't normally include defensive highlights, but I've got no choice in this game. It's been all about the defence today, and Rice has been the star out there. As Smith Rowe leads a break, he's got Nelson to his left, and if I can feed him through, second time's the charm. Suarez the dummy runner, and he's someone running around the outside, and it's Smith Rowe for two. Emil with the finish, played that perfectly from left to right, celebrate with the subs, we're 2-0 up, 27 minutes to go. Emil with the second, but it's been all Declan Rice today, he's been everywhere. Okay, through to Silva, and oh! Really? I thought he just about clipped the ball, I thought I timed that perfectly, you can't blame me. Based on how good his defense has been, but I thought he just clipped the ball there. Not the best angle, to be fair, but you know what? I'm going to say that's the right call from the referee and see how mistimed it. Salah denied by Ramsdale, and it doesn't matter. Aaron with the save, still leading by 2, and just giving Liverpool a chance. And again, it's Ramsdale with the save. Aaron Ramsdale. Well, that should do it, as Ramsdale picks the ball up. And there it is, FA Cup winners Arsenal, our first trophy defence of the save. League and Cup double, once again another domestic double. And the story of this game, despite Suarez and Smith Rowe being the goal scorers, Declan Rice, that was special, man, seriously. First FA Cup final, first final, I should say, in a while, or I think a defender is going to win man of the match, but fully deserved, man, that was incredible. It's rare that I'll include many defensive highlights, but in a game like this, I didn't have a choice because it was all about defence. And what's that saying? Defence wins championships? Well, defence won this FA Cup, no doubt about it. It wasn't one-sided at all, despite the 2-0 scoreline. It was relatively balanced, I would say, for the most part, but a man of the match with absolutely no doubt. Now, I know I gave away the penalty, which I thought he won the ball, but we're going to say it was a fair decision from the referee, despite Silva staying on his feet. Declan Rice, absolute man mountain today, and we made that decision to sign him in the summer from Leicester, and again changed that position to centre half. That's what I was thinking about when we did that. He's just so assured at the back, and today, well, apart from the penalty that he gave away, didn't put a foot wrong, but I guess that was my silly decision lunging in when I really should have just jockeyed. Anyway, 2-0 the final score, FA Cup in the cabinet to join the Premier League this season, so I've now got 3 FA Cup winners medals in my cupboard, my cabinet at home. I don't know where it would be, but anyway, delighted with that. And as we close out the season, again, there will be no Champions League, unfortunately. Liverpool will play Dortmund. So what we'll do to wrap up the season, as I'll quickly get through this press conference here, what we'll do is we'll find out who wins the FA Cup, Liverpool or the team that knocks out Borussia Dortmund. Do one final run through of the squad this season as well. And also, I've got to be honest, possibly consider leaving to another club. And maybe in another country as well. Because we've done some great things with Arsenal in our short space of time here. We've totally rebuilt their side. We've transitioned them from a side where we didn't really know what their identity was to giving them a primarily English core with some fabulous young talent and some absolute superstars, bringing back many players that left the club to go to pastures new, be them Josh Da Silva and Reece Nelson from our former team Burnley, from Bukayo Saka going to Dortmund, from Smith Rowe going to West Brom, and so on. We've got some decent players we promote from the academy. No one spectacular, I guess, or so it seems. Maybe Marcel Lalonde could be the exception to that. But for the most part, I've got to be honest here, I think we've done an amazing job with Arsenal. And I wouldn't mind leaving them, considering we put them in such a great position. Now, the Europa League this year was won by Manchester United, Real Betis in the final, after getting through St Etienne in the semi-finals for the Champions League. Ooh, Dortmund, the winners in the end. Knocks out in the semis, so as I always say, no shame in getting beaten by the eventual winners. Dortmund, the winners. Liverpool, runners-up, just like they were in the FA Cup as well. So, we'll do one final run through of the squad. And again, lots to mull over in this summer. Is it time to leave Arsenal? We spent 3 years at Burnley, we spent 3 years at Arsenal, and now is it time to leave the Gunners and go elsewhere? I love the team we've assembled. I love how he set this team up. It's so good. And the depth of this team is just unbelievable. And we are so stacked. Our bench goes back to the 7th row. It's ridiculous how much depth we've got to our team. Sorry, why am I not doing the stats here? It's ridiculous how much depth we've got to this team. And yes, you could say there's no Champions League in the cabinet. But again, I'm just sitting there thinking, we've done so much. We've done so many great things, and I kind of want to go elsewhere for season 7. You know, 3 seasons at Burnley, 3 seasons at Arsenal. We've had success with both. And I definitely do like the idea now of going elsewhere. And again, potentially and quite possibly going abroad for the first time in the save. And when you think about it, I can't remember the last CM I did. In fact, it would have been the Sheffield United save last year when we went abroad from Sheffield United to Roma, and I really feel that spiced things up in the save as well. I love how this team's been built. I can't see realistically how we could improve it and keep it realistic as well without getting a bit ridiculous. But yeah, if that was our final season with Arsenal, what a way to bow out. Winning the Premier League with just 2 defeats to our name, having the best goal scoring and best defensive records as well, and retaining the FA Cup as well. So 4 trophies picked up in 3 seasons with Arsenal. And if you want to count the Community Shield, you can, but I definitely don't. Anyway, so to take one final look at the squad then, again, let me just quickly change this around because I always like to have it exactly how I like it. Is this looking correct? I'm not sure if it's OCD, but perhaps it is. I'm quite OCD with this sort of stuff. Everything's got to be in the correct order, you know. So go CDM, CM, and the wide midfielders, attacking, and wings. Yes, right. So, I don't know if you guys are the same as me. It's got to be in order. It's got to be in order. Yeah, I think that looks right, doesn't it? I think so. But yeah, what a team though with Arsenal. What a fantastic team that, again, if we are to leave, we're leaving behind here at the Emirates Stadium. Absolutely unbelievable. And in terms of its overall rating, if we were to put Mikel Merino instead of Josh Da Silva, which I wouldn't do normally, it's just incredible. We've got, what, 5 90-plus rated players here now? Suarez, Nelson, Saka, Tierney. So, in All Black, of course, 5 90-plus rated players. I feel very confident that one more season and Smith Rowe would be 90 as well. This is just a ridiculously stacked Arsenal team. It's absolutely amazing. And like with Burnley when we left them, we've given them such a brilliant foundation, such a strong one to build upon if they still want to do so. And really, you don't think they could go wrong with this sort of team and this sort of depth as well. But it is FIFA career mode, so of course there's a chance the next season they'll finish mid-table based on how the AI sometimes mismanages teams. So that's it then. The season is done. I've got to say, again, despite Champions League failing to win like the board wanted, that would have been very tough in just our second season in the CL. But winning the FA Cup again, retaining it, winning the Premier League for the first time as well. I'm really happy with how we ended this season with Arsenal. And the real question is now, are we going elsewhere? Are we going somewhere else? Or are we staying at the Emirates Stadium for Season 7? I gotta say, I feel not I've made my decision, but I'm certainly leaning towards the exit door and leaving Arsenal with 4 trophies in 3 years, a totally different team and a great club identity. Not a bad way to say goodbye, is it? But that went into today's episode of the Realistic CM, guys. So big thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for a brand new season as Season 7 will begin. Potentially elsewhere, potentially still at the Emirates, but you'll find out in the next episode. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Realistic Career Mode.